I was the biggest SPF protestant just 1 year ago. I hated everything about SPF, the texture, the feeling on my skin, the way my skin reacting on this. And the biggest thing I hated that I needed to apply it a lot on my face. So let me tell you my tips how to save your skin from the sun from a lazy person perspective that hates SPF. I tried a lot of SPFs and 90% of them are greasy, oily, horrible texture, feeling like very shiny on your skin, making you look like you've been sweating for hours, and it's just not pleasant on the skin until I finally found good SPF. I never going back to oily SPF, so my tip number one, just find the right SPF. I noticed that a lot of Korean SPFs are more advanced. I guess it's just because they way longer in the skin protection era and they taken care of their skin for so long, so their skincare companies just more advanced and they developed more different products that feeling better on the skin. I bought this one in Korea, it's already finished. I definitely gonna order the new one as soon as I go back to Colombia because I really don't want to go back to this oily, sticky SPFs. The next thing that was annoying me a lot, it was sunscreen reapplication. Oh my god, I'm wearing makeup. I just hate thinking that every 2 hours I need to reapply sunscreen on my face on top of my foundation. It just sounds horrible for me, so I was just always ignoring this moment, and I solved this by spray SPFs. This thing is so light, you don't feel it on your face, you don't feel it on top of your makeup. Some of them might be shiny, but you just need to check on the package that it's like no shine effect, that it's matte. The only thing that bothers me about spray SPF that you really don't feel when you apply it on your face. It's so thin layer that you just don't understand if you apply it enough, but you just need to know you applied enough. If you felt that something went on your skin, you applied enough. And this is great for reapplication because you know that you already have base SPF, and then on top you just having this light spray, and this is the saver because it's so much easier for me just to spray on my face really quick and not need to worry, oh my god, I need to reapply my SPF somehow on top of my makeup. So this is game changer. And another thing for your skin about SPFs, if your skin reacting really bad about SPFs and you having breakouts, you have a lot of spots after applying SPF and reapplying SPF especially, I would recommend you to use wet wipes. If I don't have makeup on my face, I always clean my face before applying new layer of sunscreen. And you go outside, you collect all the dust, all the dirtiness from the street, and it just stays on your skin. After you apply another layer of SPF, and all this dirt, all this like bacteria, they just stuck between your skin and new layer of SPF, and it just start like behaving weird on your skin. So just always have wet wipes with you. Better to have the ones for makeup removing or just specially wet wipes for the face. And when you want to reapply your sunscreen and apply another layer of cream sunscreen, remove your old sunscreen first and only then apply a new layer, especially if it's hot outside and you're sweating under the sunscreen with all this dirt. And yes, I do hate sunscreen, so I have other options to protect my face from the sun. Korea taught me a lot. This is actually my best my best finds for skin protection. My best physical SPF before was this hat. It's super light, but how you can see, it's not covering all your face, so I had to put scarf right here if I needed extra protection, and it just wasn't enough for me. It's not covering like this side, it's not covering here enough. How you see, it's creating shadow just like right here. So I was thinking a lot and I thought I need bigger hat. This is much better, but to be honest, it's not also creating perfect shadow for your face. It's not so great, and let's be honest, it doesn't look so good on me. I can look like a cowboy or I can look like a village girl, but what if I want to look a little better, right? And of course, I'm a huge K-drama fan, and I know that all ajumas in Korea wearing something like this. So it's kind of already better. This thing right here called a sun visor, and it's basically protecting half of your face. I was trying to buy this one in Korea, but to be honest, they looked so bad. They looked so ajuma. Like grandmother style, and it was really hard to find a good one that would look like really good. They would have like flowers. It's a lot. Basically every corner in Korea they have this thing, everybody wearing this in the summer, especially like after, I would say, 35, 40. Like you would see girls, women wearing stuff like this because they really caring about their skin. But it looked so bad. You just can't really style it with like clothes and look okay. And this one also, like with this outfit, it actually doesn't look so bad, but sometimes it just looks so old. It just depends. It just depends. It's more like sporty. It's more casual. So when I came to Russia, I ordered this one from AliExpress, and it came pretty fast. I believe, how much is it? I will tell you right here. It was extremely cheap. Super cheap. You get it, right? AliExpress. So I saw everybody wearing this in Korea, and I was like, okay, I need to buy it. And then we went to Busan, and I saw one girl, and I just fall in love with her hat. I need it. Just look at this. This is like an actual helmet. When I saw her wearing this, I was like, I need it right now, right here. Yes, this thing looks like a bucket on your head. Yes, it looks weird, but I like it so much. I have no idea why. Like, people asking me outside, what the hell is this and why do I wear this stuff, but it just worth it. It was extremely hard to find this thing. I was looking everywhere. I was just like trying to find all these like sun visors in Korea. They don't sell stuff like this. I found one on Amazon. It was like $70. Sometimes they have like a mirror effect or chameleon effect, so it's like reflection right here. I believe that it's much better because when you have even more reflection on top of the like this area, the sun getting inside even less, but it's like literally 1000 SPF because like your whole face is blocked and the sun is not coming. Of course, it's not completely blocking the sun, it's still see-through. I took my time. I think I was looking for this thing for months, and I did find the one on AliExpress. It was several sellers, but a lot of them would have like bad reviews that this thing would come broken, and I would be like, no. As you can see, I got it. It's a little bit bended right here. Can't say it's perfect, but I still like it a lot. I wear it everywhere I go, almost everywhere. So yeah, all my trips now gonna look like this. And this is actually the best option because before in the morning I would be like, oh my god, I needed to go for a walk with my dog, but I don't want to go and do my skincare right now. I want to do it a little later, and I would need to force myself, go do all my skincare, then apply SPF, after go to outside, walk with dog, come back. And it would be like super annoying because I could not do anything before the skincare, and I don't like forcing myself to do something. And with this thing, I'm not bothering myself so much. I just put this thing on my face and I just go outside, and I'm not worrying that sun is gonna hit my face and something bad's gonna happen. This is my #1 SPF right now. I already said in one of the last videos, I'm not so fanatic about skin protection, about like, oh my god, what's gonna happen. I'm not like religiously wearing sunscreen. I'm not religiously going crazy about things. I'm just doing like normal things to protect my skin. I guess I developed habits at this time, not just going outside, not being on the straight sun rays from the 12 to 4. That's when the sun is like the hardest, and if I do go, I'm choosing like to go on the shadow side. For example, if I go down the road, there's one side like with shadow, another with sun, I'm going on the shadow side. And if it's like benches in the park and it's like 2 p.m. and the sun is super straight and I want to go sit in the park, I would just choose to sit on the bench with the shadow instead of bench with the sun. Even though before I would definitely choose the sun bench because I would love to sit on the sun and catch the rays. Now I'm just like shifted a little bit. I'm still going outside, I'm still getting like sunlight, but I'm just prefer to sit in the shadow. Another thing is umbrella. I'm using a lot of umbrellas. I'm spending a lot of time in Colombia on the roof during the day, and I just like to lay down and read the book and maybe just enjoy the fresh air, just not sit like inside the house. But we don't have the shadow on the roof, so I'm just usually using umbrella and sitting over there under the umbrella, and it's pretty good coverage from the sun. Who said that your normal rain umbrella should be just for the rain? You can use it as much for the sun as for the rain. You know, everybody on the internet screaming about how we need to protect our face, but what about other parts of our body? Of course, like wearing long sleeves. Mostly before I would like wear a lot of tops like this, and now I feel like I'm not comfortable going outside without covering my shoulders. And I also have a lot of birthmarks on my belly because I was wearing a lot of crop tops before outside, and I guess my belly developed a lot of new birthmarks that I didn't have before. So if I'm going outside like this open, I'm making sure that I'm wearing SPF on my skin that open, because I do feel like unprotected kind of. And if I don't want to wear SPF, I'm just wearing like light short or like something like, this is not so light right now, but like if it's hot outside, I would just like drop some short on my shoulders to cover this part, to cover my belly, and I would feel completely fine. This is everything I wanted to tell you. I don't want you to be super religious about SPF sun protection. I don't want you to be obsessed, but I do want you to take care of your skin and be young, beautiful, and healthy for the long time. I hope this video inspired you to take care of your skin, and I will see you in the next one. Love yourself. Bye.